All right, man. Let's talk about the Magic went on ESPN First Take this morning. I just so happened to turn it on. All right. Whatever reason, I just so happened to turn it on. It was on. So I was like, man, ain't nothing to watch. Me go to ESPN, right? And Magic was on there, right? And he was talking about how I came in a question about, well, they said was LeBron to blame for the Lakers, season woes. LeBron the GM, LeBron the player. So Magic, kind of went into detail uh about what happened. But check out the NBA Talk playlist, hit the link tree. On link tree, you can find me on Twitter, Spotify, Instagram, um, Anchor, Twitch as well too. If you want to financially support the channel, my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there too, as well as in the description, rolling at the bottom of the screen too. So he went in, he basically went, uh about what happened and how he kind of was involved in the situation. So he goes in and he didn't directly blame LeBron, but he said that they had deals in place for them to trade for Buddy Hill, and then they could have brought in DeMar DeRozan. We'll get to DeMar DeRozan in a minute about what he said about DeRozan. He said that the Buddy Hill trade would allow them to keep KCP and somebody else. I couldn't remember who it was. He said KCP. It would allow them to keep their defenders, right? He said that would allow them to keep their defenders like KCP on the wings, and it was somebody else, because he said the Buddy Hill trade was already done. All they had to do was press play on that, push it through. It was done. I think Kuzma was part of the deal and whatever. So he basically said that by them not pressing play on that trade, um, they lost a lot of players trading for Westbrook. So let me just look out and see if I can pull up the actual trade. You can check out the NBA Top playlist as well too. So so they traded. I don't know, man. CBS give me everything but the trade. So they acquired Westbrook from the Wizards. So they got rid of Montrezl, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell. So I guess that allowed them to keep Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And a lot of people don't understand how important that he was. He was important because he was one of them rim defenders. I mean, one of those perimeter defenders that that helped that got there. Now Westbrook, he really ain't no good defender. It looked like he was good defender for years. Maybe he getting older, but it don't look like he no good defender. So at the end of the day, he was saying that they gave up too much. And he said that, he thought the Buddy Hill deal was done. And he said that DeMar DeRozan agent contacted him and said he wanted to come home and play for the Lakers. You know? So and then, he said that he pushed that request to Rob Pelinka, and he said he went on vacation or something. And he was like, well, I thought Rob Pelinka was gonna close the deal. He said, next thing I know, you know, you know, and when he came back from vacation, he said, or he was on vacation, he heard that it was done. It was done, it was done in Westbrook trade. He was like, okay. But he said that DeMar DeRozan wanted to come play there. And he said he was trying to help facilitate that. My thing is this, bro. Okay, let's say they had DeMar DeRozan and Buddy Hill. Would they be in a better position and keeping Kentavious Caldwell Pope? I mean, yeah, but DeMar DeRozan, he really ain't no shooter neither. He able to play his game out there in Chicago because Zach LaVine is giving the ball up for him to be successful. That's the thing about LeBron, where people don't blame LeBron. LeBron has been a prodigy since he was 10, 12 years old. So So he ain't even fighting these dudes straight up. I mean, he ain't even playing. He ain't even helping these dudes play straight up. So, when you come to Chicago, Levine gonna get that rock. Levine is willing to get that rock up, and he willing to say, you know what, man, I ain't the man. I don't have to be the man every night. Let me let DeRozan shine, okay? And DeRozan is shining. Say what you want to say. He's shining because Zach LaVine ain't being selfish. You go to the Lakers, everything revolving around LeBron. That's why LeBron is able to put up the number because he don't have no choice. He don't know how to play without the ball consistently. He don't know how to backdoor cut. He don't know how to, he don't want to post up. He don't want to come off ball screens and catch and shoot. He wanna be in the fast break and pull up that 20, 35 footer 3-pointer and shoot it. DeRozan DeRozan would have never had a year that he had, and nowhere near that year he would have had his worst year in LA. He would have had his worst year since his rookie year at the beginning of his career. And that's a fact. Say what y'all want to say. He would have had his worst year. LeBron, he need the ball to be effective. Yeah. Can he come off screens? Yeah. Can he do certain things? Yeah. But DeMar DeRozan, they need around LeBron, you need 3 and D guys. Especially with Anthony Davis there, you need 3 and D guys. DeRozan would have been a catch and shoot 3-pointer, and he's shooting the ball well from 3 this year, but he really a rhythm guy. If he catching and shooting, it's from mid range. If he's shooting threes, a lot of times it's from rhythm. He's shooting a career high 35.5% from 3, I believe it is. Most of the prior year, he shot 25%, 25%, 15%, 31, 26, 33, 28, 305, 28, 26, less than 1%, 2 less than 20%, excuse me. 25% is rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, that wouldn't have worked. Raj can go up there and say what he want to say. The problem is LeBron is the Iverson effect. He's a diminishing superstar who don't want to change his game to accommodate, the other players around him. LeBron has never been like that. LeBron gotta have the ball in his hand and create for everybody else. DeRozan is a guy that like to have the ball. He can do this. He can do the same thing LeBron do. He got the ball. He can facilitate for others. He can get a shot. Once that start happening, now he can take it out the 3 that he in rhythm. Now that would not have worked. DeRozan be in the same position Russell Westbrook was in. Even though he a better, more refined basketball player. He don't depend on his athleticism like he used to depend on it. He's become a well-rounded ball player. But he would have been better than Westbrook. But like I said before, they probably would have been in the same damn position. They probably would have been in the same position. They probably would have been in the same position. So, I mean, like I said before, DeRozan wasn't a fit neither. To be honest, you got, Contavious Caldwell Pope, catch and shoot, say what you want to say. He could defend. Buddy Hield would have been a good fit. Maybe Buddy Hield would allow DeRozan to operate a little better. Excuse me, popcorn. Maybe allow him to operate a lot better. But like I said before, man, LeBron don't want to change his game. That's the problem. Not LeBron and GM. You have to you have to make an adjustment as you get older. Especially for him, and he hasn't, made that adjustment. He has not made that adjustment. And say what you want to say. He has not made that adjustment, and that's going to the post a little bit more. That's Michael and Kobe had to make the adjustment. Going to the post, moving without the basketball, trusting your teammates to get you through. And right now, everything. People don't blame LeBron. He's playing great, but he's not getting his teammates involved. To the point where some of these dudes like Westbrook, he need the ball to be effective. AD need the ball to be effective offensively. So he not having that effect that he used to have. One of the reasons is that he hasn't accommodated Westbrook. And with DeMar DeRozan, it's been the same thing. DeRozan need to have the ball in his hand. Don't matter. DeRozan, say it again. DeRozan needs the ball in his hand to be effective. And Zach LaVine has granted him that. Say what you want to say. Zach LaVine has granted him the free will to do what he want to do. In Billy Donovan. Over in LA, it's LeBron pound the ball, might give it to AD, he might give it back to LeBron. And they haven't created an offense where Westbrook is slashing and running the baseline and doing what he's doing and cleaning up the boards and getting easy putbacks. He's just sitting at the 3-point line. He might catch a shoot off LeBron. He might pass it back to LeBron. He might pass it to AD when he was healthy, or he might get the ball, dribble into a 10 to 15 footer, break it. He's not allowed to get in a rhythm. And DeMar DeRozan is pretty much the same almost as Westbrook offensively. He's a rhythm guy. He's a rhythm guy. So, like I said before, man, that DeMar DeRozan shit wouldn't have worked neither. Around LeBron and AD, you need catch and shoot guys. You need one microwave guy like Vinny Johnson, Manu Ginobili, Lou Williams. Ironically, Lou Williams was there a while ago to come off the bench and be able to get their own shot and down the stretch, being the starting five down the stretch and help LeBron and them down the stretch. That's it. And you just need 3-and-D guys around them. Then you need probably a big fella that can clean up the boards. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody else need to be defensive catch and shoot guys. That's it. It's not rocket science around LeBron. It's hard to play with LeBron. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance get notifications. Go live, drop video. Financially, want to support me? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All that's rolled at the bottom screen description, or you hit the link tree link and it's there as well. My Spotify, Anchor, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. You can hit me up there. Hit the link tree link. Appreciate the love support. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Just comment, thumbs up, share the video. Appreciate the love support. Check the NBA Talk playlist. More videos like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section.